Okay, guys, welcome back. Storytime with Sweet Tea. We're going to read a book tonight called We'll Paint the Octopus Red. I wanted to tell you some special things about the book. You probably know this because your moms and dads are really smart and teach you so many things. But I just wanted to remind you that, see how it says right here, this book is written by Stephanie Stuve Bodine? Well, that means she wrote all the words in there that make up the story. And then it says illustrated by Pam DeVito. Well, she's the person who drew all these beautiful pictures to go inside the story so that you would understand what the whole thing means. So anyway, the story is We'll Paint the Octopus Red. I want you to look at the cover. See, there's a little girl and she has a paintbrush and she's painting something in her hand, red, and there's a little boy sitting next to her. So I want you to think about for a few seconds what the book might be about. And that's called making a prediction. So you're making a prediction about the story. Okay? So think for a couple seconds. All right, you have your prediction? Let's get ready and read, okay? Remember, good readers listen to the story. They look at all the pictures. Sometimes you can try to say some of the words even. I don't mind if you do that. When you're, because some of you are already starting to read some words maybe. And maybe some of you are just learning to read some words, or you know some letters or things like that, or like things that are in the pictures. Okay? So we'll paint the octopus red. The other thing I wanted to tell you was sometimes people who write the story, the author, they will dedicate their book or they'll like mention someone in the first couple pages of their story before the story begins. So this author said that this book is for Grandma Tiny, the writer, and Grandma Stuvie, the reader. Thanks for paving the way. And then it also says at the bottom, for Jane Weinberger with great affection. So maybe it's a friend. But it sounds like these are important people in their life who got her, to read. Okay, maybe draw, things like that. All right, so let's go. I need one of you to be here tonight to help me turn these pages. All righty. This morning, my dad woke me up and he told me I had a new baby brother named Isaac. Remember, keep an eye on the pictures. See if you can identify things that are in the story. And see if your prediction is right. When my mom first told me I was getting a new brother or sister, I wasn't very happy. I had mom and dad to myself for almost 6 years, and I like it that way. Then I had a talk with Dad about all the things I could do with my new brother or sister. My dad said that when the baby is little, I could help it change the diapers. That sounds yucky, I said. My dad said that when the baby learns to sit up, I can roll a ball to it. That sounds boring, I said. My dad said that I can read books to the baby. I don't know how to read yet, I said. My dad said that when the baby gets bigger, we can play kickball in the backyard. I bet I can kick the ball farther, I said. Then I thought of some things all by myself. When we go to Grandpa's farm, the baby can help me feed the calves with the nipple bottle. My dad said the baby could do that when it got bigger. When we go for a ride in the minivan, we can sit in the back seat and eat fruit snacks and stick our tongues at cars that go by. My dad said that the fruit snacks were okay, but he didn't think we should stick our tongues out. When we go downtown to the art festival, I can show the baby how to paint a picture with an octopus. My dad said that sounded weird, but I explained that the octopus is only rubber and you brush the paint on and then put the octopus on the paper. My dad made a face, but said that the baby would probably like that when he was older. When we go to see Aunt Wendy, the baby can go on the airplane with us. And I'll tell the baby to be really nice to Aunt Wendy because she gives great presents. My dad said the baby would definitely go on the plane with us, but that I should be nice to everyone, even if they don't give me presents. And someday when we're both older, we'll go to Africa on a safari and see elephants and rhinos. My dad said that we could go, but only if we took him along. By the time we were done talking, we'd thought of at least 1,000,000 things my new brother or sister could do with me, and I was ready to be a big sister. But this morning my dad's eyes were red when he woke up. He said, "Emma, there's something you need to know about the baby." Then he said that Isaac had been born with something called Down syndrome. I guessed I knew what that meant. Isaac won't be able to play kickball with me? My dad said that Isaac might not walk as soon as other kids, but he could probably learn to kick the ball when he's older. Still need one of you guys here to help me with these pages. Isaac won't be able to feed the calves with a nipple bottle. My dad said that Isaac might need some help, but he'd be able to do that. He won't be able to ride in the back of the minivan and eat fruit snacks and stick his tongue out at cars. My dad smiled and said that he figured Isaac would be very good at both things. Then he won't be able to paint the octopus? My dad said that he was positive Isaac could do that if I showed him how. Will we take him along to Aunt Wendy's? My dad said we wouldn't go without Isaac. I knew the bad news was coming. He won't be able to go with me on a safari in Africa, will he? My dad said that he couldn't think of a reason why Isaac couldn't go. By the time we were done talking, we couldn't find one of those 1,000,000 things that Isaac wouldn't be able to do with me. If Isaac has this down thing, then what can't he do? My dad hugged me. He said that as long as we were patient with Isaac and helped him when he needed it, there probably wasn't anything he couldn't do. We went to the hospital, and my mom was holding Isaac. I held his little hand. "Hi, Isaac. I'm your big sister, Emma." He smelled like baby powder when I leaned close to whisper in his ear. "I'll show you how to paint the octopus, Isaac, and I think we'll paint it red." The end. So, did you make a prediction? Did you predict this was a girl and her little brother? Did you predict they were painting with an octopus? Did you predict that they were going to have fun together as brother and sister, and she was getting herself a very special brother, a little baby brother? Okay, I hope you guys sleep tight. Or if you're reading this in the morning, I hope you have a great day.